When it comes to the game of football, guys, there's more than just a couple of pet peeves that really piss me off, especially when it comes to this Dallas Cowboys coaching staff. And sure enough, here in the headlines, they're starting to rear their ugly heads all up in my face, and I can't stand it. For one, the Cowboys and their infatuation, their unexplainable infatuation for wanting to stack and load this team full of players that are quote-unquote versatile is really becoming a problem. These jacks of all trades but masters of none doesn't make me feel any better about the Cowboys' future. For instance, in the news, Byron Jones is reportedly being moved back to cornerback after being a starting safety for the last 2 years. Now, in his rookie season, he played cornerback. So this dude, in just 3 short years, has played, well, it will be his 4th year. Going into his 4th year, will have played cornerback for a year, safety for 2, now back at cornerback. What has versatility done for Byron Jones? And more importantly, what has versatility done for the Dallas Cowboys defense when it comes to Byron Jones? The coaching staff needs to learn, hey, just get me a safety or just get me a corner. No more of this switching back and forth and back and forth and back and forth again. It's not getting the job done. Wake up. Wake up. It's starting to really, really try my patience. And another pet peeve of mine that's rearing its head in the news, talking about going back and forth, back and forth. What about Jalen Smith reportedly being looked at and should be playing the Sam linebacker, the strong side linebacker, moving him out of that middle linebacker spot? I have a big problem with that. And so should you if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, because the Dallas Cowboys and their front office has been pretty much just shoving it down our throats that be patient with a player like Jalen Smith. Yeah, he's injured. Yeah, he's going to sit out his rookie campaign in 2016. But he's going to be our starting middle linebacker for the next 10 years after that. And you're getting a grade A talent. So, I drank the Kool-Aid. I was patient in 2016. And with the injury early on in the 2017 season to Anthony Hitchens, Jalen Smith was forced to be the starting middle linebacker a little sooner than I think the Cowboys coaching staff expected. And it didn't look good. The more and more Jalen Smith was on the field, the more and more, not just the fans, but the opposing offenses could tell that Jalen Smith's leg and his nerves were just not firing like they should. And they took advantage of that, and they exploited Jalen Smith. And the defense suffered for it. Again, I had to have patience because apparently that nerve was regenerating. And don't worry, he's going to be a top-notch middle linebacker towards the end of the season. Now, as Anthony Hitchens and Sean Lee got healthy, Jalen Smith's snaps were curbed. They cut his snaps, and he looked a whole lot better. The opposing offenses couldn't exploit Jalen Smith late in the season. I saw a whole lot less of that, and he showed some flashes. Got to give it to the kid. I like the kid. He showed some flashes. But enough with asking me to be patient here with Jalen Smith. So now that you're getting ready to move this guy to strong side linebacker, you're pretty much telling me that what you've been selling to me for the past 2 years of be patient, Jalen Smith is the future at middle linebacker, well, you're scrapping that now. You're scrapping that now, and you're going to play him at the Sam. Now, this could be good news for you guys out there that want Anthony Hitchens to return to the Dallas Cowboys. I being one of them, I think Hitchens is a underrated and undervalued player for this Cowboys over the last few seasons. I think he's just, he does nothing spectacular, but he is an above average, almost excellent player. And more importantly than anything, he's dependable. That's what I like about Anthony Hitchens. But back to this Jalen Smith thing, him playing the Sam linebacker to me is just a admission that the Cowboys really messed up by selecting Jalen Smith in the second round. No other team was going to touch this dude. and they select him in the second round, 34th overall, a high second round pick, guys. And now you're not even getting what he was billed to be, and that's that starting dominant middle linebacker. You're going to move him over to the Sam. Now again, look, taking a step back, getting over the anger I have with this Dallas Cowboys front office lately, you know, it could be a good move. He could become a more productive player at the Sam than at the middle linebacker spot. But the bottom line is this. The Cowboys, they are fucking up. Sorry to cuss. I usually try to keep it PG or at least PG-13. But the Cowboys and the front office, the coaching staff, they're showing me they're fucking up because they're asking us to be patient with these players, but they don't even know what the hell they're doing with these players. These players are going back and forth, and I'm starting to feel like this Cowboys front office really, really lacks direction and has really misfired on, I think, their on-the-team player evaluations. You know, knowing what we have on the team. Because all this moving back and forth, you're telling me it takes you 4 years to figure out where your first-round draft pick Byron Jones should play? You're telling me that we have to take a player, an injured player in the second round so that he could sit out a year, then realize he's not the middle linebacker that you made him out to be, and now he's going to have to try his luck out at the Sam? And still, I have to be patient for another year? Because I can hear the excuses now. Oh, well, he was in the middle of a position switch, so we have to be patient. Bullshit. No more patience, Cowboys. I've been patient. I've waited since 1995 to get back into the Super Bowl. Technically 96 for that playoff Super Bowl, but either way, it's been a long, long time. And I'm running out of patience. So this news of Jalen Smith and Byron Jones is really, really eating at me, guys. Really, really eating at me because I'm running out of patience because we're going back and forth. And that's what bit us in the ass in the 2017 season. See Chaz Green. In 2016, he looked like a very viable option as the backup swing tackle for, and especially the backup left tackle for Tyron Smith, who missed a couple of games in 2016. He filled in admirably. But no, when 2017 rolls around, throughout the offseason, throughout the preseason, what did they do? Nope, let's move him over from the swing tackle and try to make him our starting left guard. You know, you did that, and then he doesn't win the job. Jonathan Cooper takes the job from him early in the season, and you kick him back out to left tackle. Again, what's up with this versatility? What's up with these position switches? You have to be able to evaluate your talent better and especially quicker, because we cannot afford to have the travesty that was Chaz Green's play in that Atlanta game at left tackle. It just can't happen, and I'm afraid it's going to happen to Byron Jones and Jalen Smith and whatever quote-unquote versatile player that they sign in free agency or draft in the draft. That's my thoughts, guys. Let me know in the comments section how you guys feel. Are you tired of the BS? Are you tired of the versatility? These jacks of all trades, these masters of none. Are you tired about hearing these players that the Cowboys have had on the roster for years and they're just moving them around? You know, like, I don't get it, man. It's like musical chairs over there. What is the front office? What is the coaching staff thinking? Or am I nuts? Am I just seeing way too much into this, and are these good moves for the Cowboys going forward? Whatever it is, leave a comment. Let me know. I need to I need to get out of here, guys, because all this news coming out on the Cowboys, for me, I ain't liking it.